Welcome guys, to a brand new beginning, a cozy start, surrounded by an absolutely breathtaking landscape. This is my Minecraft hardcore journey, the story of how one small world becomes something unforgettable. So I did what every Minecraft player does on day one. I loaded up a brand new world. Random seed, no plan, no structure, just me and the blocks. And almost instantly I was stunned. That perfect peak off in the distance, below it a dense forest, and all of it glowing under one of the most beautiful shaders I've ever used. Yeah, I knew this was the one. Let's get this adventure rolling. First things first, I punched my first tree, gathered that first bit of wood, crafted up a workbench and made my first set of wooden tools. I hunted a couple of sheep and chickens, food secured for the night. Then climbed the tallest tree I could find just to get that first look at the world. The view from up there? Absolutely majestic. You could see everything. The forest, the mountains, the rivers. And I thought, yeah, this could be home. I wasted no time getting to work, grabbed some stone, upgraded to stone tools and crafted my very first furnace. I wanted this world to be cozy, not chaotic. No speedrunning, no massive 300 block base on day one. Just a slow, relaxing start. Something that feels earned. So I flattened a little patch of land and laid down the first few oak blocks to mark out what would become my tiny starter house. A humble 5x7 block cabin. No roof, barely any shelter. And when night fell, I laid down my bed under the open sky. I was alive, safe and ready for day 2. Morning came fast, and I knew exactly what I wanted, a spruce roof. Because if we're gonna build something, we're gonna do it with style. So I set out into the nearby forest. On my way, I collected my first iron ingots, just enough for an iron pickaxe later, and chopped down the wood I needed for the first little project. On my way home, chickens, 4 of them. And that's when it hit me, food problem solved. So I lured them all the way back home, block by block, just to start my very first little chicken farm. That evening, I began adding the roof, but as usual, night fell faster than I expected. And by the time I looked up, I realized I had a visitor. So I crafted the single most important item in any Minecraft hardcore world, a shield. I solved the skeleton problem, had some cooked mutton for dinner and went to bed. The next morning, I finished off the upper floor, closed up the walls and added a few details to the facade. Nothing fancy, just enough to secure a cozy start. Then it was time to craft that first iron pickaxe, a milestone moment. I set off toward a nearby river, ready to hunt some fresh salmon, the old-fashioned way. But here's the thing about Minecraft hardcore. It doesn't run you before things go south. 1 second I was fishing, the next I was fighting for my life. I barely escaped with any health, and right then I realized if I wanted this world to last forever, I had to be way more careful. So I took a little breather, climbed the tall mountain in the distance I spotted to take in the world from above. And let me tell you, the view was insane. The sun was setting behind the mountain range, painting everything gold and pink. It felt like a perfect screenshot moment, but also a good time to think. Where do I want to build? What's the plan for this world? I made my decision, but instead of rushing, I decided to spend the night underground, to gear up for what's next. I found a promising cave and went in, collected every piece of iron I could find. But of course, Minecraft had other plans. Again. I was cornered, low on health, and honestly thought this might be it. But somehow I survived. Barely. That's when I said, alright, enough's enough. Time to suit up. I hit those mobs with a 2x2 move and smelted up all the iron I previously collected and covered myself in full iron armor, followed by iron tools. But the sounds echoing through the cave? Pure nightmare fuel. It honestly felt like I was trapped in an Alien vs Predator movie. So I dipped. I had seen enough. I decided to call it a day and head home. On my way home, I found a lone wolf, and of course, I had to tame him. Because, let's be honest, after almost dying twice, I needed more than just emotional support. Back at base, I started scouting the area I had seen earlier, cut down a few trees to get a clearer view of the terrain around. And that's when I realized this world was packed with potential. I repaired my tools, prepped my food and went mining again the next morning. My thirst for diamonds wasn't going away anytime soon. After fighting my way through tunnels, I hit deep slate level. That's when things got real. The first thing I spotted was a zombie spawner. And right after that, my first diamonds. After crawling through tight self-dig tunnels, I was able to secure a total of 13 diamonds. As I pushed further, I found a huge underground lava lake. It opened up to even more caves and even more diamonds. By the end, I had a solid stack, plus a bunch of new blocks, smooth basalt and calcite from an amethyst. Perfect for my future build. I left the cave through the shortest way and tamed 2 more wolves on my way home. Day 10. Full diamond armor, full diamond tools. A new project in mind. It was time to build on the hill. I started terraforming the area, chopped more wood. And farmed a solid amount of deep slate and tuff. By day 14, I was ready to build. I dug out a basement, laid down a strong stone foundation and spent the evening enjoying one of the most peaceful sunsets I would ever see in Minecraft. The next morning, I placed the floors and started raising the walls. Then came the roof, spruce beams, deep slate bricks and deep slate tiles for the texture and depth. When it all came together, it looked beautiful, rustic, cozy, detailed. Everything I would imagine. But of course, hardcore isn't hardcore without any danger. In the middle of construction, I got ambushed. Out of nowhere. By myself. And for a moment I thought I would lose it all again. Heart pounding. But that close call, it only made me more determined. I wasn't just surviving anymore. I was building something worth protecting. I added the staircase inside, finished off the details and stepped back to admire it. My first highly detailed build of the world. Done. Now it was time to bring life to the land around it. I started building mud brick walls around the area, both for safety and for style. I wanted this place to feel like a peaceful little farmstead. So I spent the whole day at the pond nearby, collecting as much mud as I could carry. It was messy, slow, but worth it. I moved my chickens and dogs from the old base, planted wheat and started turning the land into something that actually felt alive. Then I built a chicken coop, complete with fencing and even a custom tree for shade. Yeah, my chickens live better than I do. After that, I built another custom tree. This one's bigger, towering over what would become my wheat fields. Right under it, I made a pond with a little bridge for that perfect scenic touch. It was starting to look beautiful, and I could feel the world slowly transforming. I expanded the farmland, added irrigation from the pond above, and waited for the crops to grow. And finally, I harvested enough wheat to craft all the mud bricks I would need for the rest of the walls. Bit by bit, I built a second wall on the right side. Added little details like a campfire spot, a lumberjack corner, and even lanterns lighting up the entrance. Finally, I finished the third and biggest wall and kept the house with a chimney and a fireplace because of my overflow on mud bricks. And just like that, the first chapter of my hardcore forever world came to an end. I'd spent countless hours building, filming, editing over 100 time-lapse clips, and somehow surviving everything the game threw at me. From humble beginnings to diamond armor, from near death to new life. This was just the start of something huge. So, if you enjoyed this journey, smash that like button, subscribe for episode 2, and join me next time as we take this world to the next level. Because, trust me, we're just getting started.